on several levels on humanity, on the sacred creature and creation, then we have to defend ourselves, but not defending with an aggressive tune or an aggressive attitude, but in a force of non-violence and truth, to unveil every lie, which is plenty on this world, plenty. We are in danger on our planet, and I don't say that for making anxious or fear, because normally first we have to feel a little bit fear, and then we have to feel what is our strengths, our spiritual strengths. What is happening now on the planet, perhaps if you have some questions about that, we can talk about it, then it's very important to see that our journey can only continuate if we clean all the karmas, those causes and consequences, which are here on our planet in a difficult situation. And only if we are going back to our consciousness, to what Christ calls the kingdom of God, that's not what the church made from it, the heaven, or the heaven from the Catholics. The kingdom of God is a state of consciousness. If every duality is in oneness, and the namaste of the Hindu. So we are in danger, but we have to realize that the dangers are not so strong as we think. If we are going back to our strengths, our spiritual strengths, they are afraid from us. But we don't like enemies, even if they want to be our enemies. We feel a very strong feeling from compassion. But people has to awake now, very, very quickly. For the change is not coming from a person in America. Everything you want to change is not the essence. Change is the world from the waves of the ocean. And you can change a little bit the waves and say, yes, we can. But you have to become the ocean.
That's lovely. I now would like very much to talk about some of the problems that you referred to that are going on in the world. You obviously have been very active in publishing information with regards to the vaccines which are being enforced on people. So please, if you would give us some more insight into what is going on and let people know.
If you speak about the pandemic of the vaccines or the manipulations about viruses, we have to know, first of all, that this is one piece of an agenda, of a program. And what's the program? What's the agenda? From who is the agenda? Who is doing that? Why? Wherefore? Then we are discovering really a conspiracy. And I know a lot of people is laughing about it. The media are writing with mocking it. They don't know what they are saying. They don't know what about they are speaking. What is a conspiracy? In Latin, con means together. Spiring is collaborating in spirit, but they don't do it in spirit. They do it for matter, for ego, for their closed mind system, for money, for power, for even on the level of our solar system to have our solar system. But who are they? Because we can only comprehend the program of vaccines, the Big Brother controls, by biometric passports, by cameras, by chips, by satellites. We can only understand all these agenda points by electronical ways if we understand the base. So what's the base? And in my own profession, anthropology, you make also studies from the clay tablets from Sumeria, what's now Iraq, A lot of people is not knowing why is the war in Iraq. It's not only about oil or gas. It's not for helping the people there with democracy. It's democracy. Because in Iraq there are a lot of gates. When we remember from the Bible, which is a book about the period before Atlantic period and after Atlantic period, you have to understand the Bible. Bible means books, Bibloi. And if we seek about the roots, about Babel, Bab, Ili, what's now a place in Iraq. Bab, Ili means the gate of the gods. Who are the gods? If you look to the books which are always forbidden by the Roman Catholic Church, the books of Enoch, which means in Hebraic language, the initiated person, Enoch, is Hermes Trismegistus from Egypt, or Teuti or Thoth. It are all the same names from initiated persons which we know in the Bible as Enoch. And Enoch, I repeat it again, means the initiated one. But it is a group of persons. So in my life I'm educated in the Hermetical tradition. I was 4 years working in the big library in Amsterdam, the Hermetical Philosophy Library, the Bibliotheca Philosophica Hermetica, in which you can find back every tradition from the whole world about Egypt, mysticism, alchemy, Rosicrucians, and so on and so on. Even what the great astronomers really thought, like Bruno, like Copernicus, because they are coming from spiritual tradition. So back to the question and back to my answer. What is the base from the agenda? You have to look in a totally other way than education is given you to the university. Because university, what are they learning? Unus means in Latin one. Vertere means direction of the one. So the university is not university, but diversity. And the essence of the studies on the university is not being, but becoming. So you don't never hear about the books of Enoch, about the clay tablets. Of course you hear it once, but not with the energy. You have to look at that, you have to make studies of that, you have to place your mind and your spirit in the books and to seek what is the truth there. So I did it. I bought them from the best translations, because I don't know the script of the clay tablets, but I have the best translations, and not only myself, a lot of people. So a lot of people is gardening this text. And then you find, for instance, in Enuma Elish, the 7th clay tablet, you find more about Nibiru, the planet, from which the oldest texts, also from Egypt, are saying that once in 3,600 years this planet is coming in our solar system. So now in this time we are talking about climate change, and then in Copenhagen they are preparing the new world order. I'm sure.
We're sure too.
And they are telling a lot of things which are not correct. You have to realize that if you are telling lies, one day the universe or cosmos is giving you back everything you told to human being which suffers. There is no punishment. Punishment doesn't exist. There is a self-regulating program from wisdom in the universe. So if they are coming together for the climate change program in December, and they have a lot of other ways to finish their agenda, perhaps some ones are thinking now we have reached our results.